Hello, my fellow Americans. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. It's Tuesday, November 13th, the year 2012. It's been a week since Obama's been elected. How you liking it? Well, it really hasn't. He'd still be president anyway because he doesn't get sworn in until January, so that really doesn't matter much. What I want to talk to you about today is, I think I may have figured out part of the problem with Washington, D.C. It's a matter of perspective. And I think I'm going to do a little demonstration to show you how easy it is to get carried away and lose track. That's a penny. 1 cent. Sometimes when you walk around the street, you might even find one of these laying around. This here's a greenback. $1 US. 100 of these is equal to 1 of these. Now, if this is all you have, this represents 1%. This is all you have. This represents 1%. You might bend down and pick up one of these if this is all you have. You see here, this is a $10 bill. It's equal to 10 of these, right? But it's 1,000 of these. If you got one of these, this is 1/10 of 1%. You might not bend down to pick up one of these if this is what you're dealing with. Now, what's that got to do with Washington, D.C.? Let me tell you. If this were represented $1 billion, this would represent $100 billion. And this would represent $1 trillion. So you see now, government's dealing with trillions. When I was growing up, it was dealing with millions, maybe hundreds of millions. You never heard the word billions, not when I was growing up. But now, you don't even really hear billions, it's trillions. So you see, to Congress, when they're talking about $1 billion here, $1 billion here, they're not even talking about a penny. They're talking about 1/10 of a penny. So $1 billion to them is nothing. Actually, that's not quite true. This would represent, yeah, 1/10 of a penny. So you would need $10 billion to have a penny. So if some organization or somebody's little pet project needs $1.2 billion, no problem. Yeah, I'll give you that, and you give me this over here, and you have all this pork. Do you see where I'm coming from? Trillions of dollars. This would be 10 billion. Trillion. Now I think maybe I'm getting my math wrong. Let's go over this once again. That's $1 trillion. That's 100 billion. So this would be $1 billion. $1 billion, 100 billion, $1 trillion. So just in case I might have misspoke myself, I just wanted to make that clear. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Don't you think? $1 billion, it's just a drop in the bucket. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Do you think they're going to sharpen their pencil and worry about $1 billion here, $1 billion there? What motivation do they have to worry about $1 billion when they're focusing on trillions? I mean, if your state needs $1 billion for something, it gets written into a bill. I mean, it's just it's pennies. Couple billion, that's just a couple pennies. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? It's just, I don't know what to say, but I really think this little example is indicative to the problems that we're facing. I see that some nations, or rather not nations, some states have been petitioning the White House to secede from the Union. Because this country has so many people. It has too many people to all be under the same rules. I think I've discussed this before because it gets back to the one person or group imposing their will and or beliefs on another person and group. All I can say is, wake up, America. Smell the tyranny.